Hello everyone and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Worst Person Ever Challenge Run, where I have to accept all flaws and just generally be a bit of a dick. Yeah! This time around we are helping out someone. Monarch Stellar Industries are like bureaucrats who, you know, I'm gonna let live, because this is all based off of my own morals and I hate bureaucrats and all of that nonsense, and Sanjar, convinced me that yeah, they should live. So instead we're going to check up what people... Yeah, there's another corporation that's operating illegally on Monarch. So we need to find the Sublight people and have a chat with them about it. I've returned to Fallbrook, where we should just be able to chat with... it's chatting with Catherine again.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Okay, I haven't dealt with Clive yet. Yeah, we want to actually talk about something else.
Sure.
Sanjar said you know about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll go check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Yeah, that is... Oh, excellent, level 20. Perfect. That's good, but on top of that, like... Yeah, that's actually really, really solid. I was not expecting things to be quite that smooth. We're actually getting a job which we'll get paid for, right? Yeah, this is brilliant. And all new perks for followers, so less N-ray damage. I feel like we've not actually been getting much of that recently, but we're almost up to his final perk, which... Oh, Sam's ability always stuns auto mechanicals. That's not going to help me because I can't use follower abilities. Extra location discovery experience. That's actually not very good. Okay, that's companion ability. That's... Okay, none of this is actually that great. I'm just going to give her more range damage. And... ooh, that will be a good one. But I doubt we'll get to, like, what, I guess level 25? Yeah, we're real close to the end now. So, yeah, there's not going to be that many more levels. Oh, blast, which also means I have to consider... which of the perks I'm getting. You know what, I'm actually going to pick up Don't Go Dying on me, so when I use the inhaler, any down companions are revived with a small amount of health. That could be real handy at points, just getting my followers to kind of get back up and carry on fighting for me. What we're checking out is, yeah, this kind of broken bridge. Are we supposed to... I think that's telling us to go underneath, but maybe we have to go up that way. But I've already kind of checked out somewhat of this area.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
Okay, this is... Oh, I get 2,000 XP for discovering that. Aha, strangely dressed marauder. Interesting. And an axe, and a trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. Okay, we got a trail of blood to follow. Aha, and you're a sublight thug. You'll have been the people, yep, working... For what's her face? Okay, once I finish looting all your dead bodies, then we can go and see where this blood leads me. Huh, a smuggler tunnel. Interesting. Okay, I see traps and shock things and... Yeah, all manner of... Oh, come on, actually manage to stay on there, please. Yeah. Oh, blast, that still hit me. Okay, yeah, there's a whole bunch of, nasty little things on here. But I feel like... Oh, God. Oh, enemy killed! Oh, there's some sprats! Oh, it's been a while since we've had to do this. Oh, and by had to do this, I mean I'm getting my followers... Ow! To do it! God, I'm just getting... Oh... I'm just gonna get blown up so much. I'll go ahead to once I've stopped exploding.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
Oh, Arthur. How do I get past those traps? I've got moves. You may have heard an explosion just as you started talking.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway?
Oh, I could take a look at your wounds, but that seems kind of nice. Yeah, Catherine told me some of her couriers have gone missing out here.
Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Okay, so yeah, get to the part where you're hiding in a cave.
Marauders were waiting for us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment.
So, where'd the marauders go? Because I'm guessing they're not actually marauders.
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Perfect, so yeah, he can go back to Fallbrook. I can pinch his stuff. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just taking all your items. And I'm guessing we just head out the way we came? Yeah, I don't see another exit out this way. Okay, it looks like we've got no closer marker to this. We do just have to run up the hill and just make it there. I'm not sure if there'll be any enemies. I did a lot of murder around these parts, so I'm genuinely uncertain if anything is left alive in this area of Monarch. Okay, there are a couple of basic mantisaurs, but now it looks like...
You don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The human... Look! I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Detected.
Oh man, here I was wondering like, oh, do I blow them up? And then they just do it for me. Hey, you, stop walking behind cover. And you, die. And you also die. Is this actually the location? That seems like very few people, but yeah, the UDL lab. Okay, let's go investigate inside. Ooh, okay, so I just recovered some information there. I didn't properly read through who it was, though. That's stupid of me, isn't it? Who's our Valdez? Okay, something smells. To Byzantium. I wasn't paying enough attention. Oh, we can log in and hack. Okay, if Valdez wants better... Wait, Valdez, that name does ring a bell. Yeah, I'm not certain who this is, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. I thought I was going to have to go to a proper, like, interior location, so I kind of accidentally stumbled across that. But it looks like, yeah, there's people doing something here. Oh, and a ring. Oh, wow, I need 150 hacking or the keycard to get into this. That's... Well, maybe there's a UDL Weapons Lab terminal keycard somewhere around here. What's UDL? Because that's not ringing any bells for me at all. Return to Fallbrook just to see if Catherine will pay me for finding her last surviving employee.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
No, we're not dealing with Clive.
Sure.
Yeah, I found one of your sublight supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
Wait, I did kill them. There was no one left alive. What? Okay, well, I definitely, like, murdered everyone. I did, like, a proper explore of that place, unless there was someone hiding somewhere really weird, but... Hey, I did what I could there. Back to Stella Bay, let's speak with Sanjar.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I've dealt with the other thing as well. Oh, I can talk about C3 there. It's not actually the main thing, but now I wonder what he says about it, so yeah, I've got to ask.
I'm sorry, who?
C3 Corporate Compliance Crew? They're a bunch of jackasses stationed at Devil's Peak.
Ah, them. They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleos, Spacer's Choice, UDL, someone of that caliber.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
Okay, yeah, I found a data cartridge with details of UDL secret experiments. I'm also not sure, does UDL appear anywhere else within this game? Because Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleos I'm obviously familiar with, but UDL, no clue.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Yeah, not so fast. What are the reformations you're talking about? Is this something that might improve people's lives?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? That... You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
I've got some trepidation. But we did wipe out Amber Heights. Was it Amber Heights? Yeah, Amber Heights has been wiped out anyway. So he'd only be helping the corporate. Maybe and once again I'm torn on, is this the worst thing I can do? But it progresses the quest, and otherwise I might just have to slaughter everyone. Let's just give over the data.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okie dokie, let's head off now. We can go off planet. Also, we've ended up with, doing those quests have given us some unique armor and helmet, which... Oh, it's already got a toughened thing. Okay, I was going to say, if I can mod this out, I can make it better. I mean, to be fair, if I just level it up a bunch, I think it will be better as well. But I'm also trying to hoard money, because, worst person ever, I've got to just, have all the money, So even though I could improve both of these to be better than what I've got equipped, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm not going to spend money on things and try and improve or anything. That'd be stupid, when I can just have it in a big pile and be like, I've got more money than everyone and I'm not going to do anything worthwhile with it. Alright, back to Devil's Peak, and should be able to tell Hiram... What are we telling him? I really need to check this. This is the board's property now.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Sure do. I could now just be like, Phineas sent me. The board is a good ally to have. I trust Sophia and I can count on your assistance.
I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. I am on familiar terms with her from let's call it a past contract job. All that's left to do is cycle the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. Then I'll be in the board's service. No further action required.
Perfect. Yeah, running the station's your job. Do it yourself.
First, I never leave the tower. No exceptions. And twofold, this is a multi-person endeavor. I need to be here to key in the sequence to the tower's system when it resets, or the calibration will fail. Normally I'd beg Nyoka to do the honors, but it appears she's following your lead now. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Okay, I got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Can we talk?
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the point where we, like, lock in our decision, so to speak. So by doing this, we should now be, like, 100% with the board, cannot help Phineas. Phineas? Phileas? Phineas. Phineas Wells, right? God, I am bad with names at the best of times, but this I'm doing much, much worse. And yeah, let's lock in, officially helping the board, capitalism going just unfettered, unchecked, and ruining the entire universe.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Devil's Peak Station is now fully affiliated with the board, primed and ready for any and all propaganda purposes. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Perfect. And yeah, don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Black holes! Did you see that?
Yeah, whose ship was that?
Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... well, this is something of an emergency.
Okay. Yeah, just spit it out.
The vessel that just went down is a UDL gunship, one of the most formidable offensive ships short of an Earth Directorate assault cruiser. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Okay, so we've got... Is this something we have to do for them? Because I don't really care about Monarch Stellar Industries that much. What's the actual main quest? Is it just... yeah, we're just returning to Sophia. I mean, I could... yeah, I could do that, but... oh, it requires me going all the way over there. No, that'd be a long quest to help a faction who I'm not really certain if they're bad or not. It feels like they're good people doing things in a bad way, almost. Like they're trying to do the right thing while under capitalism. But obviously it doesn't work out well for them. Alright, let's just get out of here, you know? We now need to... wait, return to Sophia, right? Take control of the main broadcast tower. Yeah, this is just back to Byzantium. Let's go there. I've also started hoarding, which I know isn't the worst thing ever, but I feel like it's a bad habit to fall into, and I just wanted to show off my hoard before we, like, wrap things up. Alright, time to return to the board, let them know all the good news.
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. The broadcasts have been silenced at last. Graham Bryant was a madman, a narcissist, and exceedingly dangerous. Colony is safer without him. And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are in order.
Oh man, this is... yeah, that's brilliant. I've been waiting for this.
Patience and good work are always rewarded. Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
I mean, I kind of don't want to save it. I do want to hear from Sam, though.
No job is too great, too grueling, or too gruesome for a Sam.
Is that an automechanical janitor? Why do you have one following you around? Never mind, I don't want to know. I need you to focus on me, Captain. This is important.
Okay, what do you need done?
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Edgewater is a dead weight. Even with their power restored, they haven't been productive in years. We can't afford to continue supplying that town. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
Slaughter a bunch of people? Yeah, definitely.
Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there?
No, there were a lot of switches. At least 2 of them.
I'm going to need you to listen carefully because I'm about to use a lot of big words. At least 2. There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
Oh wow, this is... Yeah, this is brilliant, and yeah, Spacer's Choice definitely got away with it. Let's do it again. Slaughter the innocent so that the corporations can stay on top. Oh, this challenge run's going great.
I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand?
Yeah, sounds easy enough.
One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly.
Does tread lightly mean I kill them, or not?
I like you, Captain, but you're not worth that much paperwork. I prefer keeping our relationship strictly off the books. Report back to me when the job's done.
Join me for a second, will you?
No, Nyoka, I won't. I also wanted to actually bring Ellie, but I was having trouble switching over equipment between the two. I might try that again. Oh, or maybe I bring Parvati back to see... Oh god, that's real evil. Yeah, I'm gonna see about bringing Parvati back to Edgewater to watch her town die. Oh my... It's the worst person ever challenge run. I have to specifically roleplay as the worst person ever. Alright, returning to Edgewater, and I have brought Parvati with me. She gets no say in any of this.
When I was little,
But yeah, so many of you are gonna die. You seem okay. Apparently I need to pick that to get in here. I've not actually been to this specific landing pad with, yeah, Ludwig and stuff, but... Oh wait, I don't need to go to Edgewater just yet, do I? I actually need to go to, yeah, the geothermal plant first. Here it is, and oh yep, corporate guards. Okay, I'm not sure how exactly they want me to do this. Because I shouldn't kill the corporate guards, right? That would be bad. But can I just walk by? Do they care about that? You seem chill right now. Oh, I say as your eyes glow. Yeah, you seem fine. Okay, oh wow. A lot of mechanical sentries. Okay, let's loot these and then I guess just head inside?
Describe the nature of the accident. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. Turn around and head back to your designated workplace or domicile.
Okay, let's... Oh, I don't have enough persuade or lie. That's annoying. Okay, just take it easy, soldier. I'm just looking around.
This is a restricted area. That means no exploring, no loitering, and no soliciting. Company policy. Look, I've got enough paperwork to deal with. Go back the way you came, and I'll pretend this infraction never happened.
Plus, okay, that's annoying. 65 I need in persuade or lie. What are my skills at right now on those two? Okay, persuade is... Technically, persuade's up there. Oh god, if it was only intimidate! If it was intimidate, I'd be fine. I need, like... Yeah, I need 20 in lie. And I doubt anything I have just gives me a huge boost to that. I know these give you, like, yeah, specific attribute boosts, but I don't think... Yeah, none of those will actually help me much. I would need... What would I need? Personality. I'd need a personality boost. And I don't think I can get enough of a personality boost from anything. And I could go back to the ship and try and pick up stuff. Maybe I'll go and do that, honestly. I have switched to the best charisma kind of boosting gear I possibly can, including this which has the silver tongue kit, and I brought both Parvati and Nyoka along, so both of them can suffer the trauma of me doing all this. And now, I have 84 in lie. Like, yeah, that's a big, big boost. I get 14 from Nyoka? That's more than I thought it would, but yeah, this is a lot of dialogue boosting stuff.
This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. Turn around and head back to your designated workplace or domicile.
Alright, and I'm actually able to do persuade. But, yeah, corporate sent me to keep an eye on you. I'll have to include this in my report.
Damn it. You're with our claims department, right? I told those idiots to call me the moment you landed. Don't let me get in your way. Go on through.
Perfect, and oh, we level up from doing that? I mean, I almost want to put more points into Lie. But no, I was putting everything into long guns. We don't actually need it, but that's what I was putting it into, and maybe I'll be able to get Virtuoso. There's a chance I get 2 more level ups. Okay, I will quick save here, and time to see if I can just wander through and hopefully no one stops me. Yeah, I've already looted all of this, that's all good. And nobody's turning hostile or anything. That is good to see. Okay, this is the terminal I need to use. And there seems to be a technician right next to it, so... Will you be chill if I just run the termination protocol? We all good with this? You chill? You chill? You seem chill. Okay, now let's go to Edgewater and look at all the dead bodies. Oh, danger. Okay, I immediately just went to, Edgewater fast travelled here, and yeah, it's the mechanical sentries just wandering about. Lovely. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's like a lot of them. But, hey, we'll just go around and, oh, god, there's tons of them. We'll just go around and shoot them, and what are you doing alive? Ludwig? No! You should be dead! How dare you remain alive? That's not what we want. Yeah, we want to make sure everyone's died. That's what the whole sentries are here for. Ludwig, of course, was actually preparing for a mechanical uprising. He was convinced that was going to happen. So, that seems quite fitting, you know? And, oh, I'm going to wait for Pavati to go down, and then I'll heal up, because they'll both suddenly get back up. Which will be nice. Let's just try and, yeah, double tap you. Hopefully that'll be enough to kill you. Lovely. And, oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot of you here. Okay, there we go, do this, and yeah, they both pop back up. Lovely. And now I can just take a few more pot shots. Should be fairly easy to kill all of these. Oh, excellent. That seems to be the last of them. Good. Everyone will get back up now. No, Pavati, we cannot talk. Let's check. There's Conrad. He's dead. Excellent. That was the barber. Good. And we killed Ludwig, who apparently had lived. Oh, there's Constable Reyes. Lovely. She's dead too. Yes. And yep, I'm discovering this stuff. Oh, there's Ludwig. Oh, buddy, I seem to take your head off. That was a bit cruel of me, wasn't it? Yeah, let's just go around and find all the dead people. We never picked up Max. Is that gonna mean... Does that mean Max is dead in here? Vicar Max! Oh, it's the follower I never bothered to pick up. He got slaughtered by the robots. Oh, well that's nice to see. I considered picking him up or going back and doing it, but just, there was never a good time for it, you know? Oh, okay, just some corporate recruits. Oh, there's Reed! Mayor Reed is dead as well. Oh, lovely. I'm not even sure if there's any other named characters we really care about, but I will just run through and make sure everyone's dead, you know? Gotta be thorough when you're doing an extermination. Well, everyone is dead. Had to make sure, but yeah, I'm gonna sign things off there while just overlooking the corpse of the mayor of this town. We came back to Edgewater! Isn't that nice? I think next episode will probably be the last one, just wrap everything up. But yeah, we've definitely become the worst person ever. I think we've achieved that. So hit the like button if you've been enjoying this series. God, this does not feel like the right episode for that. Outer Worlds 2 series will no doubt be coming soon, because I imagine that'll happen. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.